All right, no time to explain, gang. Welcome back, KingXeph. ibeFriction's back in the house after forever.
It's been 84 years.
Never mind the redness in his atmosphere and slight delay in videos. I don't know what's going on with the internet, but regardless, I got ibeFriction back. That's my brother. I love him. We love to see him, and we miss him. We need to eventually start doing passive playlists again, but
Back, I'm sitting over here. I got the AOL connection. I got the red hue. I'm trying to take it back old school.
and that is old school indeed. But regardless, we're here today because, of course, by the time this video is posting, this will be WrestleMania Eve. Because, you have to remember we have to get back in the whole 2-night WrestleMania schedules instead of one night. But it'll be Friday, the day before WrestleMania. ibeFriction, you will see me Saturday. Our usual tradition.
Woo!
Yeah, you know.
Well, will I see you Sunday as well?
Oh, yeah, I'm not leaving till Monday. So, you'll see me. You'll be able to do all types of terrible things to me, violate me in all types of ways. But it's all out of love.
It's my annual tradition.
Yes, and it'll also be your children's annual tradition to try to keep me there as well. And as you plot to try to help them.
I like to pass on abuse down generationally, so I want my kids to take on the mantle of the things that I've done. So,
Well, hurt people hurt people. But we're going to go ahead and look over the card of WrestleMania, give our predictions, give our thoughts. Before I get into that, we'll put the big fat elephant in the room. On a scale from 1 to 10, what do you think of the WrestleMania build this year? I'm going to give it a 4.
I will agree with that for. It's a solid 4. It's like nothing to hype at. A lot of times I've never felt this confused. Like, what are y'all doing for me? It's been, I guess I say never. It's been a while since I felt it.
Yeah, I will. To much as Triple H's dismay, we have to give him some flack because, of course, he's head of creative. But this is the second year in a row where it feels like he's better at booking. Well, the event I'm pretty sure will be fine, but the build up to it is like it's last minute. Like we get there and we're starting to see some moving pieces, but it just feels like meh up until like 2 or 3 weeks prior, and then you start just getting hit with stuff to get you kind of excited about some matches, but otherwise it's just like, it's just it's not great. And I lost you on camera feed
It's
again. There,
I
yeah,
lost you as well. I see myself though, and I do look pretty. So,
and you're back.
uh,
You're
yeah.
coming in. You're just like you're popping in and out.
um, I mean, to be honest, I feel it's one of those things where, for in my mind, of just thinking of a full production team, and these are writers and creators. It seems like there's a 5-year-old in a sandbox just putting stories together last minute. Oh yeah, by the way, this person this likes this person. Oh, this person's gonna come in. I'm like, it doesn't seem like there's full thought out planning that's involved in these matches.
Yeah. And the only rope I'll give them is because I feel like there's at least probably 3 matches on this card that were backup plans because we all know Steph's match is last minute. Like Steph's match,
Yeah.
just him and Gunther, it just happened. His match, I'm 100% positive. If I was to put my conspiratorial, faux writing, WWE mark booking hat on, I believe Seth was supposed to go against Punk this WrestleMania. That's where my whole heart was. I'm pretty positive that the hatred feud with the Vision and everything was leading to him and Punk at WrestleMania to kind of finally settle that feud and get it over and done with and put a close on that story. But of course, Seth got hurt. He miraculously was able to make it for WrestleMania, so that kind of whole thing backfired. And then Braun Breaker got hurt because when he got hurt, he was probably supposed to go against Punk, where Punk would have put him over, and he would have been the world heavyweight champion. But he decided to be beast mode in the gym and get a hernia. So a lot of these matches that kind of popped up were definitely backup plans and last minute changes. So just to give a
I think that I don't want to sit here and think that I can do an automatic better job, but I think the amount of the people that they knew they were going to carry their stories, then the amount of injuries that happened, they didn't think that far ahead.
No, they didn't. They were 100%
And
count.
which I feel like
They were counting
in
on
a
them being
business like
available. They were 100% like they'll be
like
fine.
yeah, well, they'll be fine. But I feel like in a business like this, you have to everything you book, you have to book in the injury clause because it's. I feel like that's a part of the business. People get hurt very easily for the stupidest things.
Yeah. Yeah, so that might be the thing that they probably tweak for next year, but like I said, that's the rope I'll give them. Like if none of the injuries happen, I'm pretty positive that the build and everything would probably be way better because then they were just like, "Hey, here's plan A that we've had for like 8 months locked in." And then like
Brother,
I know. And then like everything just kind of just fell apart. And it's like, "Okay, well, we have a great plan B." And then plan B failed, and they're just like, okay, we don't have plan C, D, or E. We kind of just gonna just make this work however way it was gonna work. So that's the only ounce of rope I'll give them. But otherwise, like, I had to give it a 4 because there are some exciting things in this WrestleMania, but you know, the lead up to it has been pretty trash. So we're gonna look at the
well,
card
I'm
for
be
night
honest,
one.
like watching Raw and SmackDown, the only thing that I like gets me in tune is Punk and Roman doing verbal jujitsu and the random fights between Oba and Brock. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the biggest things I'm
Well,
hyped for. And
well, Oba Brock is the real main event. It's like not to disrespect our tribal chief and CM Punk, but the real main event for night 2 is Oba Brock. Like, nobody cares about it. That's the one match everybody cares about the most. No one cares about anything else on that card but Oba Brock.
two big men about to literally slap. This is what Big E has foretold. May
Oh,
the prophet reigns in all his days.
oh no, Big E needs to be on commentary for night 2, 100%.
Like you, we've been making the joke of two big men slapping meat. Ha ha ha. No, this is it.
Yeah,
There's not no bigger superstars that's gonna be boxing than Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi.
yeah, but we'll get to that in a hot second. We'll go into more detail in a minute. So let me go over the night 1 card because I'm pretty positive. Like I know there's only probably one match that you probably know is definitely on night 1, which is Cody's match. But we have the unsanctioned match between Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu. I will give him credit for this. This feud has been pretty good. They've just been beating the hell out of each other, trying to cripple each other for like the past 2 months. And seeing Jacob get a second WrestleMania match is great. Drew McIntyre, well, he lost the title, which is whatever. Like that belt means nothing right now.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be harsh with them, man. I love Jacob Fatu. I love that he gets a match. I really hate Drew's booking.
Oh yeah, no,
I despise it.
yeah. Drew's kind of all over the place, and
It's the same. Well, it's the same story. I feel like it's he brutally gets a person, and that is his story forever.
yeah,
He gets into a feud with the person. The feud is brutal, and he does crazy psychotic things, and then his character is blaming everybody for his faults. Like I feel like we're playing that character out. Like it's bone dry now.
yeah. But at the same time, he can't be a babyface either because he's hella boring as a babyface. Like he needs to be a
No,
heel.
100% agreed.
He needs to be a heel, and honestly, like the saving grace of that is, although it's stale, like it kind of works because if you keep screwing him over, it gives him something to complain about. But at the same time, I really kind
But
of
at
want to
what
see.
point is he? But isn't it's not? It's weird because if that's his character, you screw him over, he has to complain, but he never gets anything from it.
Yeah,
Like he's just y'all. I am so devastated that he got that belt and he couldn't make it to Mania, bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. I kind of want him to just go one on one with Nick Aldis at this point, like because getting on Nick's nerves, and Nick is not the GM to play with in comparison between the two of them. I really just want to see Nick Aldis wrestle, put his hands on somebody
I
at
would
this.
love it. Hey, that's your prediction. Nick Aldis comes out and screws him over.
How wild would that'll be hilarious. He wouldn't, but
We'd be in a whole new era if that happened.
bro, if Nick Aldis came and interfered in that, and it's an unsanctioned match, so you know what, it could happen. That would be hilarious. He'd have no reason to do it. He's just like, you know what, I don't like your attitude, so I'm just gonna get involved in this match for no reason instead of being the GM and just screwing you more week by week. But it is what it
I
is.
feel like we are in a realm of more surprises this Mania because ticket sales was suffering. That they will pull any and every, they pulled the demon out.
Yeah.
Like we pulled the demon, but I feel like anything could happen because they're like, y'all, buy these tickets.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss out.
But also, it is kind of inflated with a lot of random celebrities. Speaking of celebrities, next match, 6-man tag team match. The Usos and LA Knight versus The Vision and I Show Speed. I'm surprised. You know what? I think Speed did a documentary where he did have a wrestling match on, what was it, LFG? It was like right before an NXT show. I'm surprised Speed got back in the ring after getting folded in half by Braun, to be wholeheartedly honest with you. Because
would not have been me.
100%.
Not even close.
First of all, like, let's put this in comparison. Speed, I don't know how tall he is. I'm pretty sure he's over 6 feet tall, but he's skinny. He's like me. $175 soaking wet. He's not a big guy whatsoever. He's a lanky kid. Braun Breaker is what, 250, locomotive,
runs at 25 miles per hour. They clocked it.
Yeah, runs the ropes at 25 miles per hour, and that spear at the Rumble. I mean, if you've seen a Mack truck,
thank you for the opportunity, Hunter Hemsley. I'm never coming back.
Yes. You pulled one over on me. Thank you. I'm not doing this again. But hey, he's been training, so Orton's been training him a little bit on the side. The match will be fun, but I think the whole thing is going to be because Speed is still cursed. So I don't know if they're going to do some janky stuff because Speed is still cursed.
Well, I feel like that's guaranteed that they're going to lose. Because as of right now, the curse is the strongest thing, the strongest force in WWE.
Not necessarily
outside of the Undertaker.
Because in Speed's case, Speed's been getting involved in the Vision, but the Vision's been winning the matches. But Speed's been the one like taking the flack. Like he's just like, oh, they're gonna push him into LA, and now they're gonna chase him around and be the distraction. So in this case, it may not necessarily mean they're gonna lose, but it also might mean Speed is definitely probably gonna get fucked up.
That's true.
So it could go either way.
I'm curious. I do hate the amount of celebrities they put into this, but again, this connects back to they need numbers and celebrities get views. But I'm excited to see if Speed's going to do some. He's very athletic, so that's one thing I'll give him. So if he's doing some death-defying stunt, I'm all for it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna guess the Vision's gonna win this one. Just out of not the non-sensory. That's why I'm just gonna take a guess at it. But at the end of the day, I really don't care who wins or loses this match because there's no title. It's just a random 6-man match on the card.
Yeah, and this doesn't progress.
Anything.
What story does this progress?
Nothing. We have half the Vision because Braun and Braun are gone. So it's just a match.
So I mean, this is just a match for a vibe. So I don't know. I mean, if the Vision, it's hard to make a prediction because it can go either way. But if they somehow want to keep Speed being the person like, oh no, I'm sorry, they could 100% win, and we can keep things going on.
Yeah, and actually, this is going to be a pattern for night one because night one is full of just. There's only 3 matches on this that actually have stories. So the next match, I hate to say this, but it's a throwaway match for me. Another one. The women's tag team fatal 4-way match for the women's tag team championships. Last Legend and Nia Jax versus Charlotte and Alexa, Bailey and Lyra, and then the Bella Twins. That's a bathroom break for me. That's a bathroom break for me, bro.
This is gonna be the time to get some food, bro.
Yeah, that was a bathroom break, a food break. We could play Uno. Maybe play Sid Meier's. Maybe play Ships.
I got this new virtual board game that has like electronic pieces. I can't wait to show you. It's amazing.
Oh, I saw the image because you've been getting fancier as time has passed, so I can't wait to actually physically see it. But I've seen the slight picture you posted of you and the kids playing. So that'll be that match because I really don't care about the match. I don't want to see the Bellas wrestle anymore. I really
I'm
don't.
so tired of them, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if I think I'm stuck in this bitter phase that I just want new. And I hate to sound like, the old, like, oh man, old timers are here. But it's like, in my mind, I want people there that's going to progress the story, whatever the story may be. And I just feel like the Bellas being there is taking up space.
Yeah, yeah, and like I said, I get they're legends, but you know, Bree is an assassin. Bree does not need to be in a ring anymore.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna
Bree
go.
has bodies. And it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing with it?
Yeah. So like I said, I don't care about that match at all. I pray the sisters win because I like Lash Legend and Nia together. So I just pray they retain at that point. Yeah.
Well, what's going to really upset you if the Bellas win? Do
Oh,
we riot?
I'm gonna be upset. That might ruin the night for me. That might ruin the night for me to be a
We
wholeheartedly honest.
riot.
That
Because
honestly,
y'all, bro. Hey, this is what you don't understand. They came back for a reason. They have a title in their contract at some point. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna happen. They're gonna get the belts before they call it quits.
yeah, yeah. Well, they can get it. Just I pray it's not a WrestleMania. It can be on a Raw or SmackDown for all I
And
fucking
I'm
care.
there with
Hell,
it. Just not.
put it on NXT. Like just do something away. I don't know. That might ruin my night if they do that.
Yeah, I hate. So, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna throw a curve on my prediction is that the Bellas win. I'm gonna just put it in there.
Bro, if they
And we'll go from there.
if they win, you have to take a picture of the face of me looking at you dead in your soul because I'm gonna blame you 110% for that.
I take full responsibility. I feel, yeah, 100%. I would take full responsibility whatever punishment repercussions come from that. 100% agree.
That's fine. All right, next match. Match I actually give a shit about. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship, the rematch.
Can we can we say, and this is just a general statement, how upset I'm going to be if belt handover and like belt exchanges are done through interference again. Every, for the past 5 months, that's been their bread and butter. Somebody's going to come and interfere, and I'm scared that it's going to happen with this match.
I don't think so. Because fortunately, when the belt changed hands at the Chamber, that didn't happen. Now, there was the hilarious feud with the referee with Jessica Carr, which is fine. But, there weren't any outside interferences with this one. And fortunately, Becky doesn't have any allies, and neither really. I mean, they have friends, but they don't have friends that have been intermingling in this feud. It's just been them. So I'm pretty positive that this will be a straight up. If any cheating is going to happen, it's going to be standard heel cheating where ref bump or ref gets distracted and Becky hits him with brass knucks or whatever. It'll be something to that degree. I can't see this one being an interference type deal because that belt and that feud between the two of them has been exclusively between the two of them.
I hope so. I hope so, bro.
Like I said, the
the
chances is zero. So I'm with you on that one because it still could happen and it'll just be random. I just don't see it happening, considering the fact that they've been very separated throughout this past 2 months.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
So who's walking out? Champion.
I hope AJ, because Becky's been the Intercontinental Champion a little too long, and it actually would give AJ opportunities to work with the younger talent like she wants to, and possibly put somebody else over. Because, I mean, Becky is capable of doing it, but Becky is kind of stale as a champion at the same time because, Becky's Becky. Like, she's got her foot out the door almost, and we all know how Becky is. You have more wiggle room and more stories you can tell with AJ being back and more people for her to work with in that sense than you do with Becky right now. So I feel like AJ would be the better bet to retain the title.
No, I agree with that. AJ's where the money's at. AJ has the pop, she has the crowd, she's over, and there's more opportunity in her going against up and comers. I mean, it's just more. It's she's new or
Yeah.
returning new, so it's more exciting matches with her versus X, Y, and Z. Um, Becky is like they've turned her into like the female Drew. Her it's a weird story that she's went from like the man, hey, I'm that, you ain't touching me, to like what's happened? No,
Yeah.
no, no, I've been cheated out of things. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Unless Jessica Carr's gonna start wrestling, then have at it at that point. But yeah,
Is that canon? Can she? Is this a thing?
Jessica Carr started off as wanting to be a wrestler before she became a referee. So I'm pretty positive. I mean, it's WWE; they can train her, they can work her through it.
If we,
Look,
if we put
if they can work Bad Bunny and
Jessica
Jelly
referencing
Roll,
that,
if
it's a
they
her Corrado on Becky.
yeah, like if they can work Bad Bunny and Jelly Roll into wrestling, they can get Jessica Carr to wrestle. Another throwaway match: Gunther versus Seth.
Uh,
It'll be a
I
great
mean,
match. It'll
I'm
be a great match. Well, let me put that on the table. It'll be a fantastic and great exhibition. Gunther's a fantastic wrestler. Seth is a fantastic wrestler. The match is going to be amazing. But that last minute story of, oh, I attacked you because you didn't target me when I was world heavyweight champion, and I'm doing Paul Heyman a favor for no reason
you
whatsoever.
know what I hate. I hate that that's not their fault, because that's just lazy writing.
Yeah,
Like, there was so many angles they could have took. They could have left it as, I'm a Heyman guy. It didn't even have to add any extra thing. Now is that, I'm a Heyman guy, or he can be, he can stick with the I'm a legend killer.
yeah,
Leave it alone. But they did too much.
yeah. I mean, I get that he dug for the reason, because even though you are the career killer, like, you're not going to do it to Seth, not right now. And unless you're actually going to be affiliated with Paul Heyman, which he's not, that kind of didn't make, like, saying, like, they just threw that in there. Hey, I guess Heyman owes you a favor now, I guess. Like, and what's that favor going to be? So, like,
That's if they take up if they take advantage of that story. Because if they do I don't think they will do. I mean, that's a good point. If they take that Gunther like owes you a favor because of this, but I think it's gonna continue. Paul Heyman and Gunther relationship is gonna continue after this.
oh, you know what? I just thought of it. Well, there's two things. I think this is how they get the connection, because I believe Gunther's gonna retire Brock at SummerSlam. And how do you get to Brock? You get through Heyman.
So does that mean, okay, here we go? If we fighting the rule of story, is Gunther winning?
At this match, the only way I see Gunther winning, and this is my wild card, Braun comes back, folds Seth like a lawn chair. Gunther hits the power bomb 1, 2, 3.
That's a great call. Yeah, I mean, if I had to bank on what would be a match that have interference, it's
Is this
it's
one?
a match that Braun could. Yeah, it's this one.
Because word on the street is, don't know how true it is, but it was just a hernia. Braun is technically, it can probably come back relative like now. So inserting Braun here will actually finally ignite that Vision versus Seth feud. And then
True.
we can pick up where we left off on Monday.
No, that's true. No, that's real. So I can see my prediction is more on Gunther winning than Seth. Now,
Yeah.
will it be clean? To your point, no. But Seth winning here,
Does nothing.
I don't know what that does.
Does nothing. Seth wins a match.
And then also, I'm feeling like, where does Gunther go from here? Because Gunther has been, 80-something% of his career, he's been a champion. He's been a main card holder. So
And
my
now
mind is
and
that,
now he's retiring people. He's got
yeah, like
Goldberg, Cena, and AJ under his belt.
we bring him out to retire legends if that's the new mantle he gets.
Yeah. I mean, Brock, play the saxophones because you're next.
Hey, where my horn at? Where my tuba?
Play the saxophones because you're out of here.
Yeah.
All right, second to last match of this night, Stephanie McClure versus Liv Morgan. This will be a great women's championship match. I've loved the fact that they've been pretty much talking about each other's families and beating the hell out of each other pretty much every single week that they can.
She beat the fool. I mean, that's a strong white girl because that that is is like beating the fool out of Liv. It is not even close.
Bro,
When you see Liv beat up Stephanie, it's like cool, but when it's in reverse, you're like, God dang, like I think something's off.
them Chilean Latinas, man, they dangerous. They dangerous.
Man, if you can bottle that up and send that to a military, they will rule the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, hey, we have some Chilean Latina essence. Do you want some? It will make you demonic. You won't be able to rule and conquer the world.
Yeah. But I don't know who wins this match because it could go either way because Liv technically still has Roxanne and Raquel for Judgment Day. So they could help her win this match. Stephanie can
win. Bro. I'm so tired.
Yeah, but they're slowly breaking up the Judgment Day. So if this helps build that up, I'm okay with it in this sense. Or it could go the inverse of they try to interfere and they screw Liv, and Stephanie wins. I don't see this match being a clean one-on-one match. It's definitely not going to happen.
No,
it's not going to happen.
There's no way it's clean, and I think so to me, I think Stephanie retains, and I think that Stephanie's going to retain, and it's going to your point, it's going to push a feud between Liv and
either Roxanne or Raquel.
One of them. Or Liv and
yeah, one of
them. Then you're going to have that feud lasting you for some weeks
or a couple months.
Yeah.
And then the most controversial match, the main event, the match that shouldn't have been fucked with, but they decided to fuck with it. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton with Pat McAfee for the Universal title. Now, this is another situation where the match will be fine. The match will be great. It's Randy Orton and it's Cody Rhodes. Why Pat McAfee is in this? We don't fucking know. My only rationale that can really mess this whole thing up, and it's still gonna anger you because we're dealing with outside interferences. I don't think Pat is gonna be the only outside interference in this match.
I mean, of course not. They are building some stupid Looney Tunes faction, and I'm praying the rumors are false that this is not The Rock doing his stupid stuff again, and Pat is a part of this new form of authority they're trying to build with TKO and the town. Like, I'm just really hoping that this is not Authority 2.0. I don't even want to say 2.0. I'll say 1.5 because it's not. It ain't nothing ever going to replicate that. But I hate it. I hate the whole thing, bro. I hate that they had something pure and they brought in Pat McAfee as a heel to
do this,
to bring back OG wrestling. He doesn't even fit that he's the character to fit this. It's weird.
No, honestly, the smarter decision would have been the person on the phone was Kevin. That would have been a smarter decision.
Loved it if it was. I mean,
if the person on the phone with Randy was Kevin Owens, it would have worked. Now, this is also why I say this is probably gonna be some fuck shit, because what if Kevin shows up at Mania to be the nail on the coffin? It'll be decent cleanup, terrible build, but at least it'll make better sense. Or, as you stated previously, it could be The Rock making up for last year. Either way, it's still like I said, build is awful. Like we just build the story of that
It's
whole thing is
it's
trash.
off, and
It's trash.
I'm oversaturated with Cody, so I don't want to sound like a bitter Cody fan on online. But I know for me it's getting kind of stale that Cody can't lose unless it's through
Outside
nefarious
interferences.
means. Yeah, like, and that's getting kind of stale to me. I'm like, y'all are. I mean, like, I
But
get it. He's the baby face, but like, he can. It's okay to lose, and he can still be a great face.
yeah, but it's just Cody's a boring champion.
He's so boring, bro.
Like
I
I
love when
I
he's a challenger. I
I
love it.
like Cody's A game is when he is chasing a title, not when he's champion. And I love Cody, and I can't wait for Homelander to show up one day in the next 6 to 8 months. But
Please.
like, it's just Orton has to win
Well,
this.
well,
It's just you.
well,
They've messed it
I'm gonna
up.
give I'm gonna give a problem to creative man because they they don't know how to write Cody. They, without him not getting the belt, they don't know what to do with him to keep him chasing for long.
Either that or we have some real interference going on higher up that we don't know about, that people are speculating, but we don't have proof to confirm or deny such allegations. But regardless,
What's your so your prediction is
I
interference? Randy wins.
yeah, because I can't see
Who
Randy.
interferes?
I don't want to say it could be Rock, but at the same time, I feel like Kevin showing up, pop the crowd, stunner, and and Kevin could show up and allude to make you think that he's going to help Cody, and then he ends up stunnering Cody. So
I I think it's going to be Randy winning,
yeah,
which Randy not winning would be sad. Cody. I mean, we know it. Cody's not going to lose clean. It's going to be interference. I think The Rock. I think as much as the universe hates it and people hate it, I think the WWE doesn't really care. And not saying they don't care, but I don't know. I don't know the inner workings, but them putting Pat in there shows that there's some form of disconnects
yeah.
that
So
I don't understand.
yeah, somebody put Pat in there over and overseated Triple H. Very similar to how they inserted Rock into Elimination Chamber a year ago, and it could be Rock.
Could be.
He is on the
Yeah, I
board,
would not be
so
surprised.
he's on the board, so it could happen, but we'll have to just wait and see that one. But
Well, and The Rock loves some promo. What, Jumanji coming out or is on his way out? Look, I would be surprised.
Moana comes out first. I don't know if he's done filming Jumanji yet or not. I know he's been filming it for the past month, so it might be getting close to being done. But his
I
next
wouldn't
movie
be
should be
surprised if
Moana.
The Rock uses his position to be talked about to put some attention on him for his movies. It's not past him.
Yeah, it's done 100% not. But that's night one, which is, like I said, mostly very lackluster. And I'll give them credit for the assembling this card. Night one definitely is all the matches I were just like, you know what? We made a mess. Just put them all on the first night, and we'll put all the heavy hitters on night two, because night two is where that's going to be the night that's talked about. Night two is the night that everybody's going to be talking about. Match number one, the Intercontinental Championship ladder match with Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Penta, Javon Evans, Rey Mysterio, and Rusev.
Somebody's gonna get hurt. I don't want to nobody.
So,
But in that lineup, you got the most floppiest brothers
we have
I have ever seen.
four pseudo luchadors and a Rusev.
Somebody is getting hurt.
Look, I love Ray, but Ray is like 50 and really injury prone at this point in time. So if somebody getting hurt, my money's on Ray. Javon will be okay.
I need him to just accept the retirement. You've done enough. You
Dom
have the new luchador generation. Your son is there.
Dom is saving that
Let it go.
retirement for AAA. He's gonna probably wrestle Dom in AAA and retire there. That's probably what's gonna end up happening, and I can see that happening. because Ray is doing
I
commentary on
hope so.
AAA, and Dom is working his ass off in AAA along with a lot of other luchador people. So that's what at this point, like Ray can just do what he wants right now, but Ray is 100% going to retire in AAA, and Dom is going to be the one to retire him at this point. So
You know what's gonna confirm
what?
this match?
Yeah.
Remember, remember when remember we saw it in AJ's eyes when he was going to retire. when when he bounced off that rope and he said, "Yeah, it's time." I think that this is gonna be that for Ray. He's gonna be in this match with these guys doing spots, and he's gonna be like, "You
It's
know
time.
what?
It's time.
It's time."
And you know what? Triple Mania is like, I think, only 2 months away, which is like AAA's big event. So yeah, I'll be paying close attention to what goes on in AAA for the next 2 months. Because Dom is still the mega champion. So yeah. And the good match, the match everybody wants to see. Two meaty men, and the man fighting.
No, go back. Who's winning? Who's winning? What's your prediction? Because I don't know. To be honest with you.
Honestly, it could be anybody. Penta hasn't been champion that long, so I can see Penta winning. But at the same time, this would be a good moment to really put the belt on Javon.
You know what? For me, I want Rusev to win it, and then I want Javon to take it from Rusev at another pay-per-view.
That works. Either way, the only wrong answer here is McDonough and Ray. Those are and Dragon Lee. Yeah, I like Dragon Lee, but no, not as Intercontinental Champion. So either Penta retains, Rusev wins it just because he's just the big dirty heel, or Javon wins it and he has a WrestleMania moment and becomes Intercontinental Champion. But yeah, as long as one of those three win, we're solid.
Agree.
Now to the match that everybody cares about. The Ruler, Obafemi versus the Beast Brock Lesnar. And we have talked about this off camera via text messages and our usual nonsense. My moment, the second Oba no sells that F5, don't even play the saxophones, tune up the band, get the strings, get in tune, hang it up, because the Beast is done. The second Oba literally no sells at F5, hang it up. Hang it up.
I can't wait. These are the reparations that I have dreamed of for the black folks out there that Brock has ate and corrupted and put on some gravy and ate them with biscuits. They have something that they have never had before. You have Anomaly. 20 what's over 27?
27.
27-year-old beast that is over, that can talk, that can wrestle. Bro.
Well, first and foremost, you became an Obafemi fan from the triple threat match between him, Javon, and Trick in NXT. That was last year.
Best match.
That was last year.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. It is for me and my house. It is the best. It's the best match I've ever seen throughout my life of watching wrestling. It was nonstop. Crazy from these three. I ain't never seen no match like that before, bro. Mm-hmm. Never. And he's what, 280? And like keeping up, moving, not just the big slow guy.
Man, he's just powerful. Like, he is a walking violation of the grown man clause. Just a walking violation.
And if the goal is for him, well, here's the thing. I'm thinking with the end in mind is that okay, he has to win. If he doesn't win, we ride at noon with our spears and bro. What?
This is for the internet marks. I'm not gonna say when, because when it doesn't happen, we're gonna be really angry. But when Obafemi wins, I don't want to hear another Triple K comment ever fucking again. I want it dead. I want it gone. I don't want to hear that nonsense, because redacting Obafemi from this, We're probably gonna have a United States champion with Trick Williams the same night.
100%.
And he's over. He's over too. Let's not even remove him out of this equation, as we're about to get to him in a hot second.
Yeah.
Black people, like the call ups from NXT, the 3 core black men, they're over. All 3 of them, and they're going to be shutting shit down.
We know what Shawn Michaels is breeding back and down there. He loves our people, and he gives our people opportunity. He recruits our people, and he done made it. He done got these people that just so happen to be skilled and just so happen to be black. Let's put the skill before the blackness, because then this is not no diversity, equity, inclusion hire. They're
skilled.
backing up.
They're skilled. They got it.
It's skilled. They are backing up what they is, but like,
and then they're sexy red.
Bro, what if going back to prediction, answer this prediction, it was the other prediction, bro. If all 3 forms of Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, which is Javon Edwards, Trick Williams, and Obafemi, because they're all 3 evolutions of each other. If all 3 of them win their matches in Mania, crazy.
And if Javon wins the IC title, Trick wins the US title, Oba beats the Beast, and then Lash Legend and Nia Jax retain the tag team titles, everybody will be black. Everybody will be black, for the exception of
everybody.
Except the world heavyweight, the world heavyweight champions and the women's IC champion, because Stephanie's Latina, is Hispanic. Technically, AJ's Hispanic. She's Puerto Rican.
Look, there's gonna be peoples of colors 2 nights.
Yeah, other than the world champions.
Play around with it.
Other than the world champions, everybody that'll be a champion. If those are the results that happen, will be people of color. So, like I said, that happens. The Triple K comment we're done. Get it out of here. I don't like feeding into that to begin with, because we all can see stuff with our eyes and pay attention to a lot of things, and we can see it from all perspectives. But if that happens, get rid of it. I'm done with it. We're not even going to discuss anymore. But yeah, Obafemi better win that match.
No, he better win, and it better be clean. Like this is
one match. It's gonna be clean. It's not that who's interfering with the Beast.
It better be clean. He better win it. And look, and we can go some back and forth, because it don't even have to be a full domination display. It can be a little back and forth. But I need the no sale of the F5. I need Brock to have the fear in his eyes, like, what the hell am I fighting against? Like, what is this? Like, I've never felt this way before. Dude. That is what I can't wait for, because Brock has been dominating his entire career. He ain't never been able to, like, not bulldoze through somebody.
Dude, Bully Ray said the funniest thing the other day, and he just like, what if you just had an image of just Brock laying on his belly, and then Oba just grabs the ponytail and raises his head up like he's about to cut the head off. I'm just like, with some gang. He said, you see Brock in that position? I'm like, I said, first of all, nigga, you're cooking. If I saw that in real life.
Yeah, here's the thing. You said that, and I'm sitting there like, I can't even imagine it. And I have a very active imagination. And I'm like, if that happens, oh, bro. Oh.
He said, pedal to the metal, put your foot all the way in the gas, no brakes. If we lose wheels, we fix it on the way. That man is going straight for the world title right after this.
Okay, but hear me out, though. Hear me out. Now, I'm gonna throw a little wrench in here. If Gunther is going to be retiring Brock, is Brock going to lose 2 matches in a row?
Yeah. Yeah. He'll lose 2 in a row.
Okay.
Unless he has one more random fluffer match in between that kind of like is irrelevant. But yeah.
So what do you do with Oba after this?
Put him straight for the... Well, we got to establish what show Oba's going to be on first, because we don't even know.
And that's the thing I'm a little scared of, because I'm scared is they don't want to put Oba to a title yet, because if you give him a title, man, it's going to be hard taking it off of him without the people around it. Like story-wise, you give him a title, he lose that title to interference. So it's got people gonna get real bitter real quick.
He would lose it. He'd lose it via the Money in the
So
Bank.
mm,
You know, he'll defend the title. More likely to get jumped. Somebody will cash in the Money in the Bank and take it from him. That'll be the
who
only.
title he taking, bro? Who title he taking?
Right now, I think it's going to be the world heavyweight title. To be wholeheartedly honest, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there because we don't even know if Oba's going to be on Raw or SmackDown. We really don't know.
Bro,
Like they have yet to establish what show he's on.
yeah. And I think they're doing that on purpose.
Yep.
They're gonna keep a free agent as long as possible.
Oh yeah, 100%. All right, next match we briefly talked about it. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. Sammy has been real. I know you did this just to have a WrestleMania match. You're gonna put the kid over. And as much
Yeah.
as I hate Little Yachty has been fantastic with Trick Williams these past 2 weeks. And I hate Little Yachty. I really do not like that kid. I hate his music. I hate his goofy face. It's weird to see him in wrestling shows now, but you know what? Him and Trick work together. And he's not billed on the card, but you know, he's gonna be in the building. But yeah, Trick Williams needs to win the US title.
I'm I still hate the you know I think in general I'm hating the amount of celebrities they have at this mania. Like it's always a tradition, but now
There's
it's
too
like
many.
okay, I
There's
know
too
you're
many.
trying to give opportunities to these celebrities that have interests, but I so many of them I can't take these matches seriously.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because now
So I'm praying that
oh, and I forgot about Cameron. I forgot about him.
yeah,
Oh, I forgot about that.
that's gonna be a thing too, bro. Like we have like 5 or 6 celebrities sprinkled throughout WrestleMania, so it's like nothing against Lil Yachty. I do too hate him as well. Um, I just want his role to be subtle
Yeah.
in this match, which I know it's not, but I just want it to be subtle. Like if you're gonna be there just to be doing little stuff here and there, but don't be the reason Trick wins. I need Trick to be able to do this without assistance. Like I just he doesn't need a celebrity valet to help him do what he needs to do. You know?
If anything, come out for the entrance and that's it, and be done, and then
Yeah,
go have a seat. That'd be cool.
100%. Yeah,
But like I said, that's very possible. Like I said, I don't see Yachty getting involved in this match really, but you know, nothing. The chance ain't zero because this is probably gonna be the most interference based WrestleMania. Because the next match, Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. This match was 110% supposed to be Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill. This match was 100% supposed to be Bianca Belair versus Jade, but Bianca didn't get her finger fixed fast enough. So now we're here. Now, I love them both, but clearly Rhea is the better wrestler, the better performer in this situation. It's going to take all types of tomfoolery for Jade Cargill to beat Rhea Ripley.
and you know what? Jade is going to retain. That's my prediction. Jade is going to retain. I don't want it to happen, but Jade is going to retain.
Yeah, Jade is gonna retain, and it's gonna be a lot of nonsense. I know she just got her new little faction with Michin and the other one, which is probably gonna get EO involved in this as well. There's gonna be a lot of mess in this match, and I hate. I'm like I said, I know you hate it, but I'm definitely hating in this situation. But that's the only way out for this because Rhea's not. I'm sorry, like Rhea's a professional. Ain't no way, ain't nothing in the world you can tell me that Jade Cargill can beat Rhea Ripley.
No, ain't no way. No,
Like,
now ain't no straight up. Now if they do this straight up, it's going to upset me even more, and I
oh no,
may
that's
have to go and find somebody to attack.
no, that's Asuka and Carmella all over again. If she lost straight up,
That'll have me sitting there with my mouth open, like, okay, like we know, like, okay, Jade is strong. Been the biggest thing, but Rhea Ripley is the full package. She is the better person. She's the better champion. She's the better challenger. She's the better on the mic.
she's the face of the women's division.
100%.
She's the face of the women's division in WWE. Like, so yeah. So like I said, Rhea could win it, but when she loses, it's gonna be because of a lot of nonsense. So that's really, and that's the only way out.
Well, I think Jade is winning is because, to your point, they want this to be Bianca, so I think they're going to wait for Bianca to be able to come back, maybe interfere in the match. Maybe it's SummerSlam, maybe it's Backlash. I don't know, but they want it on Jade so it can be Jade and Bianca for the pop.
Yeah. Or they could just double swerve as Bianca comes back and screws Rhea and helps Jade win.
Oh, I hate that. That would be surprising.
Turn her heel, but hey, that could work too. But like at the end of the day, like Jade isn't winning that straight up. This is not happening. no matter, we can paint a million different outcomes, but the only way Jade is winning is retaining is through a lot of nonsense, and we're just gonna put that all out on the table. It's just the truth.
100%.
The Demon Finn Balor versus Dom Mysterio. That match will be fun. Demon's winning.
If not, we ride. It's certain matches that it's like you have, like y'all have already messed up the Demons win streak. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, because Edge did not need to win that match.
You said what?
Edge did not have to win that match.
Yeah, it was no, he did not at all. But okay, sure, we're here now. Demon is winning.
Yeah.
And I'm still there. I've seen mixed reactions. I hate with a passion that they revealed this. I am part of the people that would have enjoyed for the pop of hearing the heartbeat, and I would enjoy that childlike excitement. I really hate that they announced it.
Either that, I'm okay with the announcement part of it. They could have announced it in a better way. Like they could have, to clean this up, because I like the fact that they're booking it that particular way. Because Dom has been complaining about it, which is 100% Dom. That's Dom's character, is to be a petulant child. But they could have did it in the way of, they jumped him. What was it, last Monday? It wasn't this previous Monday. It was the Monday before. They could have jumped him and left him laying in the ring, and then as they're leaving, the heartbeat pops off.
I would see, I would have loved more subtleties. So it's like my options is hold it or do some subtle stuff, because like, bro, we have we've sat and watched many pay-per-views together, many PLEs, and when something pops and we are trying to grab I'm trying to reach for you, trying to reach for me, we are so surprised and about to jump up and roll like we can't believe this is happening. I love those moments.
Yeah.
And we would have had that moment when we'd be like,
yeah,
we like you could see it.
We'd have been like, Dom, you fucked up. In that moment, it just out of nowhere, lights off, and then the red flash and the heartbeat comes. Oh, Dom, you fucked up.
He said, "Oh." Then, can you imagine? Then after that, we can still have Dom complaining, because Dom can complain for months. Like, I lost that match. That wasn't fair. I was supposed to be wrestling Finn, but then we could still have the same results.
Yeah.
With the pop.
Yeah.
So Demon wins. If he doesn't win, oh my God, I am going to punch something.
Well, I'll be sure to be at least 15 feet away from you.
Please. Create a safety circle around me. Because because they be doing random stuff with Dom, if they make Dom beat the Demon just to give him more heel energy and heel flack, bro, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like he's already healed. We don't need to hate him more.
I'm sure your children are within a couple feet away from you.
Please. They may get punted too.
I'm just like, hey kids, come on, Uncle. You gotta move over here for a hot second.
Please do. So my prediction is 100% 10 toes down that
Demon
Finn is winning. If that doesn't happen, there's a problem.
Mm-hmm. And now for the main event, our tribal chief, the OTC Roman Reigns, versus the best in the world, CM Punk. This match literally can go either way. Literally, it can go either way. I just don't know, where do we go from here based on each outcome.
That's my question.
That's the
Because I think both get the short end of the stick.
yeah, and I can't.
Roman hasn't been champion in I don't know how long, and his story doesn't work without him chasing title. Like we've exhausted all the other things that Roman could have done.
Yeah,
He has to be even champion or not. I mean, honestly, I don't know what else to do with Roman. How you book him?
yeah. And honestly,
Same thing
even
with CM Punk.
and even with Punk losing the belt, it doesn't hurt Punk at all. Like whether he wins or loses, it doesn't hurt Punk. Punk is Punk. Like, like it's like if he loses, he'll be like, "Well, you were better than me this night," and he'll just take it on the nose and do something else. But Roman losing, it does hurt Roman even more.
Yeah,
But
it,
then, but
and then it's
then,
a weird thing. I don't know what they're doing. Are they going to give CM Punk his first singles WrestleMania win as a something? I don't know that he's
yeah,
old.
because that'd be weird for him to lose both his main event matches, both of them. Well, I mean, he really didn't lose last year. So like he didn't. He lost the match, but he didn't get pinned or submitted. So I guess we can get technicalities with that one. But it would be kind of bogus. It's like, yeah, you lost both of your main event match, your main event manias.
And that's the thing I'm thinking about. I'm like, are we? There's too many factors because it's like, all right, do we give him this match because this is his first singles one? This is, I mean, because this is like 10, 11, whatever years in the making.
Yeah.
But then also Roman and his story and his character. He has no tribe. He has no direct feud. The only connection he has is him and his cousins. I have a rumor in my mind. He mentions something about he's like other Samoans, so it could be an opportunity that we haven't seen come out and interfere to get Roman the title. Um, because I remember that whole thing. He was like, oh, and it made it seem like hey, I called the family off,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like if he wasn't talking about Jay, he wasn't talking about the bloodline, he wasn't talking about Jimmy. So I'm like, well, who, what Samoans are you still associated with? So I digress. It's still an option to
Mm-hmm.
happen that someone comes out that we haven't seen, interferes, Roman wins, Punk is still Punk.
But to me, to me with the Samoans, I hate to say it, but I feel like The Rock is the really best option in this situation.
Come out. Oh,
Uh, but
what about
I also have Seth in the back pocket as a wild card because like that hate between him and Punk is just it's just a magnet. But
mm,
see, this is what happens when so
well,
many things get derailed because of injuries. Because like the only thing I could here's how I could envision the next 6 months. Roman could win, but then he'd be holding the title to essentially put over possibly Oba, which would be nice.
ooh, the tribal chief versus the ruler. That's great.
Yes. That's the best
Oh,
case
that's
scenario.
great.
That's best case scenario. Punk can do it too, but like that would be like I can't see anybody challenging Roman for the belt or even taking it off of him again anytime soon. It would have to be if whoever does it would have to be somebody new to give them the push. It it really is going to depend on how they start manipulating certain stories and who comes back and what happens on which. If Braun comes back and interferes in Seth's match, Seth's going to be occupied with the Vision, which is a good thing. But then it kind of just throws where do we move here with everybody else?
And the sad thing is us having this conversation now. It upsets me in my mind that I good well know that they are. This is what they don't do. They don't plan ahead. So they plan weeks. Like it's so many short time periods because in my mind, I want to believe that they had the end in mind when they had Roman, gunning for the heavyweight title. Like in my mind, hopefully y'all were banking on, hey, if Roman wins, we can have the tribal chief versus the ruler, which sounds beautiful. And if he doesn't win, what is the alternative? Like I'm in my mind, I'm hoping that they have planned ahead with this, or like you said, if this reignites the Seth feud where Roman doesn't get the belt, but now we have months of Roman and Seth trying to kill each other because he interfered, or we have a triple threat match, which that's something we haven't had in a while from before our title. Where we have a CM Punk, Seth, and Roman Reigns. That can be a match too.
Yeah. Yeah, there's too many moving pieces here, and then on top of that, I also feel like Braun would go after CM Punk still too. I feel I feel like in that situation that picture gets real messy real fast, and you have to make it a mess to get out of the mess to clean it up. And that's where
Yeah,
I'm struggling with. It's just like it gets too messy no matter how you look at it. The cleanest way I see it is Roman wins, Punk takes it on the nose and does other stuff for you to then put the rocket on Oba to go against Roman.
yeah, yeah. The Rock has. I mean, that's the thing. The When you look at the two, now you said this, it's easier. It's Roman winning makes the most sense because he doesn't have like CM Punk is fine. Roman Reigns doesn't really have a story unless it's formed at how he loses the belt.
Yeah.
And it's been a while. I mean, like I know, no, I just want to put, on the sake of putting the belt on Roman, but Roman is kind of in the shoes with Cody that he's better as a champion
Yeah.
than chasing.
Yeah. Well, 'cause, I mean, it's absurd for you to look at Roman Reigns and say you're chasing a title. No,
Yeah, like,
the belt should be given to
like
you. What are we talking about?
yeah, you being on top of the food chain and people being pissed and wanting to take the belt from you, that's your persona.
Yeah.
People like, oh my god, he's still champion. Let's take the belt from. That's your character. I'm the tribal chief. I got this gold. You can't do nothing. Like you suck. I'm better. Oh man, okay. Like I buy into that.
But they got to still.
Listen,
But somehow, some way, they still got to figure out how to get this damn Rock and Roman match out of here. Next year's WrestleMania, the Saudi WrestleMania.
there you go.
Just hit me. Just
You already know they
the
about to book
Saudi
you.
mania.
You know a 10,000% when they go overseas, they do
Oh,
the most, and it's gonna 100% be The Rock versus Roman.
oh.
You know good and well,
Put,
bro.
put me in the writer's room. Put me in the,
Because you know this thing, I
in the
hate when they
room.
do international events, and the only reason I hate it is because they book for nostalgia, and I hate it. And I get it as a business sense because you're trying to give them experiences that we are spoiled with. But Roman, Rock is going to be there. Man, they may pull out Stone Cold Steve Austin driving around on a moped or Undertaker down a conveyor belt. I don't know. Like they're gonna pull out all the stops for their first WrestleMania.
Hey, Stone Cold is on the bingo sheet for me this year. he's on the bingo sheet.
They are going to nostalgia farm, bro. So back to this one. Yes. So now that you say that, if we can give Roman the belt, and if we can get Roman, I don't see him holding. So that's the weird. I don't see him holding the belt for a year
No,
because
it'll be probably 6 months till SummerSlam. Because Roman's not going to be at every. He's not going to be at every show, and he's not going to be at every PLE on the way. He's next time you'll probably see him would be SummerSlam.
And then what are we doing with the ruler? It's a lot of moving parts.
Mm-hmm.
It's because, like I said, the ruler going after it makes more sense when going after the heavyweight title, unless they keep unless they keep him in Money in the Bank, and he doesn't go after the title. He just is around, and they drag him as Mr. Money in the Bank, ruler in the bank, however they want to market it for a whole year.
But Oba doesn't need that briefcase though. Like somebody more deserving needs that briefcase because Oba, if Oba beat the Beast, he doesn't need that briefcase. You don't need that. You don't need a damn briefcase.
You're right.
You're telling me like I get looking at it in that sense, but like come on now, that's just unfair. Like
No, you're right, because them giving him the briefcase will be 100% just taking opportunity for somebody.
like for real, like oh we're gonna shoot him through the moon. He's gonna be the champion, but we're gonna make him Mr. Money in the Bank first. No, do not put money in the bank on that man. He doesn't need it.
We'll see, because you know how they book, bro. They book 4 weeks in advance.
If they've been booking 4 weeks in advance, they've been booking Oba Brock fantastically for the past 4 weeks in advance.
I tell you, yeah. That's one thing for themselves. They saw it and they struck iron, and then for the first time, I'm not gonna give them. I'm gonna give them probably like 20%. They were listening to how over he was in the shows, and they were paying attention to the online community. As much as they say they don't, they're lying.
No, they're a $1 billion company. Of course, they pay attention online. They just don't let it bother them. That's all. That's the only difference.
Like also how much he was loved everywhere. You said, all right, guys, we gotta strike. We can't. We gotta make this business decision. He has to go against Brock.
They're like, all right, guys. People are doing the strut in the arena. It's time. We gotta.
Yeah.
So,
like his first debut was the chance of Oba ringing through the things. It's like, okay,
but not
he's
just
there. He's already over, y'all.
But not just that. His intro in the main roster was him instantly eliminating Braun Breaker from the Royal Rumble. Instantly. Like the man, we were just like, Braun Breaker's winning the Royal Rumble. We all was just like, he's gonna win it. It was either him or Roman. And the fact that Braun drew number 2 and was out of there in like 3.2 seconds.
You ain't wrong, bro. I really thought they was about to run the old school Brock versus the Rumble. And when he started clearing them out, I'm like, oh, okay. So y'all listen. Y'all watched the tapes. Ooh.
They just say, well, we're done. We're just go ahead and kick them out. But that concludes WrestleMania. So we have a very hilarious and stressful weekend ahead of us. Be very interesting to see how that whole thing turns out. Like I said, there's only a handful of matches that really matter. Really only 2. Really only 2. But
100%. I'll bring the alcohol to cool down the stress, because I just know something more than 2 things are going to piss me off. I don't know what they are, but it's in its own brand for them to be like, what are y'all doing?
Well, Chris Jericho just came back to AEW, so I don't have to worry about him coming back to pissing me off. So I'll take that as my W.
I love that you're like, anybody but you.
Like I said, as much as I wasn't thrilled that the surprise was Danhausen, I was just relieved it wasn't Chris Jericho.
I still hate that I hate him so much. I'm gonna roll with it.
But he's funny. He's funny though. Like,
but I don't every week. I don't need it every week.
I know. I think you might have casually saw the post I sent you on IG of the fact that Punk pays him just to leave him alone.
Yes. Yeah. I saw that it was at the table. He was like, "Here you go.
Leave me." He's to stay the fuck. He gave him the money. He's like, "Stay the fuck away from
me." He said, "Not before my match, bro. You got it."
How much money? I think he spent $50,000 in comic books on Danhausen. so he wouldn't get cursed and had to settle a debt that he randomly had out of nowhere. Like the hilarious back and forth that they have, like off camera and from the indie days, and just him being just a celebrity, then is still hilarious. And the fact that he's keeping it up to this day, it kind of makes me happy. He's like, "Oh, you're here now. Here's this money. Leave me alone."
Gonna pay my fee so you can leave me alone. I love it. I love it.
I mean, that's all he really asks. He just asks for human money. Like, he came with a list of demands. And he pretty much got those demands almost instantly, except the Hall of Fame induction. He's not doing that because he just got there. But I mean, he got his pointy picture with Triple H. He has like 4 different T-shirts. He's on the show every week. He's cursing people. So, I mean, yeah. Make the man happy. Don't get cursed.
Live the life. Live the life. Well, all right.
But it's getting late.
That's
WrestleMania. So we'll see how our predictions lie. Leave it in the comments below what you guys think is going to happen or what you guys hope is going to happen. And yeah, we'll be.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Whenever you post this, they can come back and say y'all were wrong or y'all were right.
Oh no, this is
some type of mystic cycle.
Oh no, this is getting literally posted later today. So this is getting posted before Mania airs. So with anybody that watches this or can literally go back and say, "You guys are stupid." I'm like, well, that's why it's a prediction. Because if we knew what was going to happen and we technically work for WWE, we'd probably be getting fired. But if we also work for WWE, we'd be very rich. So
very rich, very rich. Not one thing, brother.
We'll be like, you peasants can't afford $50,000 WrestleMania front row tickets? You.
Let me cry. Let me get my $100 bills and wipe my tears.
Exactly. But at least they reduced the ticket prices because they had to. But we can talk about capitalism and that stuff later. But tell us your thoughts, everybody. YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, ibeFriction, for being here and staying up late. And I will see you literally in 24 hours.
I'll see you, sir.
Yeah, so anyway, KingXeph, ibeFriction, no time to explain. We out. See you guys next time. Peace.